everyone, this is HoopScout. In competitive basketball, understanding the performance of opposing team and players is important to develop tailored strategies. However, with NBA's packed schedule, game can happen daily, leaving limited preparation time. So that's why we were motivated to develop a solution to transform information and game statistics into a clear and structured pre-game report to help coaches developing strategies.
So we source our data from stats section of NBA.com. For each player, 9 team collected and classified data into 9 files, including 1 JSON file of the player's profile and 7 CSV files with different aspects of the player's performance. Also, a player portrait is also included to complete the scouting report. Here's a quick rundown of what the data look like. Player profile contains essential information like player's position, height, and weight. Advanced box scores capture detailed metrics of the recent matchups, including points, rebounds, assists. Shooting stats include players' shooting performance across different ranges. Passing stats showcase the player's teamwork pattern. And defense stats contains information of the player's guarding performance.
Okay, so our system integrates employ multi-agent architectures and integrate into a gradual interface which provide users an intuitive platform for interactions. And by leveraging advanced techniques such as role prompting, emotional prompting, chain of thoughts, and few shots prompting, the data analyzing agent was able to identify insightful patterns and actionable informations from the given data and generates in-depth and detailed player analysis. Additionally, we have badge matching agents, which mimic a video game badging system. It assigns up to 6 badges to the players. Each represent a unique skills, tendencies, attributes of the players. And by just simply looking at those badges, the viewer can gain direct insight and understanding of the player's type and styles. So our final agent just restructures and simplify the information gathered from the previous 2 agents, and the final report is ready for use. Here is a closer look at our generated reports, which include player's portrait, his badge icons, and a brief summary of the player's recent trends performance over the last few games. And the player's key strengths and weakness are generated respectively. And we also have the offensive strategy, which is the most effective way to attack the player when he's on defense, and the defensive strategy, which is how to guard this player and limit his strengths, are also included in our generated report.
So here shows the rubric we designed to evaluate our system performance, which covers both quantitative and qualitative aspects. So for badge matching and readability, we developed Python script to calculate the scores. For badge matching, we evaluate whether the badge generated align with player attributes. And for readability, we use a Flash Kincaid grade, which is a numerical scale indicating the level of education needed to understand the text. For other components, such as contextual relevance, we have people with knowledge of NBA player to evaluate it. For 18 generated pre-game report, the average score for 0-shot prompting is 72, and for 1-shot prompting, it's around 88. However, we noticed that for badge matching, large language model has some difficulty with numerical operation, as the score for that components was relatively lower. And here are some of the example from a typical report generated for player Austin Reeves. As we can see, those claims are reasonable and supported by statistics, and also effectively extract pattern and insights.
So here is an overview of our final product from different aspects. From visualization, our pre-game report shows a clean format with portrait images and badge icons. In terms of structure, we have organized sections with bullet points to enhance readability. And In addition, our contents are up-to-date and closely relevant to the player. The statistics directly reflect the player's strengths and weakness. However, the strategies can be too generic. More details and steps should be included. It is also a good idea to add a baseline comparison, such as average NBA player. In a similar report, we will focus on several key improvements. First, we will explore the potential of multi-agent system by reducing redundancy and increase complexity. Second, we will also increase the level of details in the prompts, since the strategies are too generic. Finally, we will reduce or pre-process complex number operations, since we find GPT can make mistakes in those operations. That's the reference. Thank you.